Apparently, my metabolism comes with built-in air pockets. Some people burn calories, others, like me, seem to trap them in the form of methane and misplaced optimism. I used to think my sluggish metabolism was a matter of bad luck or poor genetics, but now I know better. It's a hostage situation. My gut refuses to let go. Every bite I eat gets locked in a slow, gassy loop of fermentation and retention. It's like my intestines are running an underground storage unit for energy that I'll never be able to spend, just feel. Welcome to the gas ceiling, the invisible limit that keeps your progress trapped beneath a layer of pressure, bloating, and sheer metabolic defiance. You can feel it building, that slow inflation that follows every healthy meal. You eat lentils because they're full of fiber, cruciferous vegetables because the internet swears they're cleansing, and oats because they're supposed to keep your blood sugar steady. But instead of feeling light and renewed, your gut turns into a wind tunnel. It's not digestion, it's industrial fermentation. Inside you, an army of microbes is working overtime, converting complex carbohydrates into gas and short-chain fatty acids. On paper, that sounds beneficial. In reality, it feels like you've swallowed a small weather system. Your gut isn't breaking food down, it's holding on to it, storing methane like an energy bond that will never mature. The science behind this betrayal is depressingly clear. Methanogens, those ancient, microscopic archaea that thrive in the oxygen-free depths of your intestines, feed on hydrogen produced by other gut bacteria. In doing so, they generate methane, a gas that slows intestinal movement and traps digestion in slow motion. That's right, methane literally paralyzes your gut's motility. The more you produce, the longer your food stays inside you. You thought slow metabolism was a metaphor. It turns out it's a physiological reality. Every meal becomes a long-term commitment, a slow crawl through a bloated maze where energy extraction never ends. And while your friends complain about too fast digestion, you sit there, inflated like a parade balloon, wondering what it feels like to feel empty. The physical discomfort is only part of it. There's a mental fatigue that comes with carrying around a gut that refuses to cooperate. You start to fear meals. You avoid social events because every bite is a gamble between hunger and humiliation. You can't tell if you're full or just pressurized. And that tightness in your abdomen? That's not strength. That's your intestines gasping for space. It's exhausting, constantly negotiating with your own body, trying to eat well without setting off another internal methane crisis. You drink more water, try peppermint tea, maybe even invest in probiotic supplements, but nothing changes for long. The gas ceiling remains, a stubborn reminder that your gut is both your enemy and your captor. What makes it worse is the irony. You do everything right. You eat clean, avoid processed junk, choose high-fiber, plant-rich meals, and that's exactly what feeds the problem. Your well-meaning choices are premium fuel for microbial overproduction. The more fiber you eat, the more hydrogen your bacteria produce. The more hydrogen, the more methane your archaea generate. And the more methane, the slower everything becomes. You're basically feeding a feedback loop of inefficiency. It's like trying to clean a clogged drain by pouring in more water. The harder you try, the worse it gets. You're not unhealthy because you're lazy. You're unhealthy because your microbes are overachievers. There's also a dark metabolic twist to the story. Methane doesn't just bloat you, it quietly affects your energy balance. By slowing gut transit, it gives your body more time to extract calories from the food you eat. That means you could consume the exact same meal as someone else and end up with more energy stored, which is a polite scientific way of saying more body fat. You're not eating more, you're just absorbing more. Your microbiome has turned you into a hyper-efficient fuel processor in a world where efficiency is the enemy. Your gut is like a stubborn accountant who refuses to close the books at the end of the day. Every calorie is tallied. None are forgiven. The emotional toll is brutal. You can't help but feel betrayed by your own body. You spend hours at the gym, pushing your limits, and then one innocent serving of chickpeas can undo it all, not in calories but in morale. You stare at your reflection, feeling heavy and distended, and you start to resent food altogether. It's not hunger you're fighting anymore, it's pressure. The kind that makes your waistband feel like a tourniquet and your confidence evaporate. The world tells you to love your body, but it's hard to love something that feels like it's inflating against your will. And the advice out there doesn't help. Just eat more fiber, they say. Balance your gut flora, they say. as if this is a matter of discipline, not biology. The truth is, for some of us, our gut ecosystems are wired for retention, not release. The methanogens don't care about wellness trends. They've been thriving for billions of years on the same principle: consume, convert, and conserve. They see your diet plan as an endless buffet, your digestive discomfort as collateral damage. You can drink all the kombucha you want, but they're not leaving. If anything, they're getting stronger. There's also the creeping anxiety that maybe this is just how your body is now. The constant fullness, the unpredictable gas, the lethargy that hits even when you've eaten perfectly. You start to suspect it's not just food, but time itself that's moving slower inside you. The gas ceiling isn't just literal, it's metaphorical. It limits your energy, your comfort, even your confidence. You find yourself living smaller, saying no to certain meals, certain clothes, certain moments, because your digestion refuses to cooperate. It's not just bloating, it's a quiet erosion of joy. What no one tells you is that this isn't harmless. Chronic methane production can contribute to constipation, nutrient absorption issues, and inflammation. It can alter your gut-brain signaling, affecting mood and energy regulation. It's not just a bad day. It's a cycle that can spiral into long-term dysfunction. The danger isn't only in discomfort, it's in complacency. You start to normalize the symptoms, to think constant heaviness is just your body type. But it's not. It's a system that's out of balance, one that's holding you hostage under the gas ceiling. So yes, some people burn calories. Others, like me, trap them, and not because of laziness or indulgence, but because of microbial efficiency gone rogue. My gut is a closed-loop system, a methane-generating vault that refuses to let go of what I eat. I'm not metabolically slow, I'm metabolically stingy. Every calorie is accounted for, every molecule of fiber converted into gas, pressure, and regret. I can run, I can diet, I can meditate, but at the end of the day, my gut remains an untouchable system of energy storage and stubborn retention. It doesn't burn, it traps. It doesn't release, it hoards. And I'm left here, bloated and bewildered, staring down the gas ceiling, that invisible, unbreakable layer that reminds me I'm not running the show. My microbes are. And they're terrible at sharing.